Hi everybody and welcome to today's video. So yes, the first video of the new year will have to be a foundation video. You know it has to be. We're going to get into this new foundation that I found. I'm going to put it on for you, show you how it works on mature skin. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is definitely me. Yeah. I actually don't mind doing mornings, but I always have to have my coffee, my Yahtzee game with Dee, and yeah, then I can get going. We're starting this year's first video of the year with a foundation review. Yes. Now, the reason I decided to buy this foundation and give it a try is because in my last Boxy Charm, I think it was November, the company Pretty Vulgar had sent out concealer, which I really liked. I am still using it. Like, where's my thing here? Yeah, look. Like, I'm going to have to get an actual, full package here pretty soon. But anyway, I got this off the Sephora website. For $50, you get 35 ml of product. So that's 5 ml more than, say, like this one here, the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I use this one every day. So this one's a $50 value and you get 30 mils. So this one you get 5 more mils. Now I have been using it for a couple of days because I just wanted to see how it performed on my skin, different ways of actually using it because, as you know, if you watched my skincare video, that I always put on a little bit with some moisturizer, and I just have a certain way of actually putting on my foundation so it looks as natural as possible. That's what I've been doing with this one, and I will show you the best way that I found to put on this foundation and how it performs, because I actually like it. My face is clean, but I'm just going to give it one more cleanse. I don't know if you can hear the hockey game going on in the next room. I bought Dee the TSN app for I think it's the half a season or something. Or, yeah, I think it was like the half a season. And he loves hockey, so he's watching that right now. I don't know if you can hear it. I can hear it. Sometimes, though, you can't hear it on the camera. Like, you can't hear it on the microphone. My skin is really dry right now, like over the new year. I didn't really go, I went out for New Year's, but I didn't really go anywhere after that. And I was so lazy and didn't put my foundation on for a couple of days. And now I am feeling it. First thing I'm going to do is put on my double serum from Clarins. If you've been watching my channel long enough, you know that I love this moisturizer, especially for mature skin. It's all natural. It feels great. It is a little expensive, but I like it. There's only a few things in my makeup and skincare arsenal that I have actually had to repurchase. This is one of them. And when I run out, I'm very sad. Usually if I get close to running out, I will actually mix this with some of my cheaper moisturizer just to kind of keep it going. Yeah. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, okay, so this one here, Pretty Vulgar. I honestly don't really care about packaging when it comes to any of the products that I have. Packaging doesn't matter to me. But for the first time ever, this is something I would, really love to have on my vanity table. Look at that. Like, look at those pretty embossed roses. And of course, they've got them on the lid. And a little birdie. And I just thought, that's really pretty. I was praying that the product on the inside was just as beautiful as the packaging on the outside. I'm going to take just a little bit and mix it with my moisturizer. This is the one that I always use when I'm mixing my foundations up. Don't want to use really expensive moisturizers if you don't have to. And then I just mix it up as if it's a BB cream. This one is in the color 25 Skinny Dip, so it's neutral with peach undertones. And I found once I had it on and, in my skin, it actually matched pretty good. And then once I'm done like getting it all over, I tap it all in. I should have shown you that with the Clarins. I always get it all over and then I tap it in after. This is pretty much where I'd leave it at this point. You know, if I'm staying home, I'm not doing anything. I'm always outside with the horses and stuff daily, with the cats, dogs, everything else. So I do have to put something. So I've got my trusty beauty blender. This thing has been through, I've had this for months. It's been through the ringer. It's actually starting to come apart. Look at that. I'm gonna have to replace it, but this so far has been my favorite beauty blender. This is the Jeffree Star Beauty Blender. So far, my fave. I'm putting another little bit on my hand, not very much. This foundation reminds me of Smashbox in the sense that it's very thick, like it's a very thick foundation, and it goes a really long way. Yeah, again, another thick one. So we're just going to apply it. And there's a little bit of a smell. It's not a fragrance type smell. It's just a foundation type smell, if that makes any sense at all. Kind of reminds me of Huda Beauty, the Uoma type foundations where they have that manufactured smell, I guess. Like, I wouldn't know how to describe that. And on my chin, because I always have problem area there. So how was everybody's New Year's? How was everybody's Christmas? Did you get everything you wanted? This year was really good for us. The whole family was together finally after so many years of trying to get everybody together. It's very hard to get everybody together now that the kids are gone. They're working all the time. You know, it's hard to get everybody. Everybody has their own lives now, so... Over Christmas, we went down to the city. I got to spend time with my whole family, all the kids, all in one, you know, house. It was great. And then after, we ran up to the city up north, went and seen Dee's daughter and her boyfriend, who got engaged over Christmas. So yay for that. We got to spend time with them as well. And they were also just here for a couple of days, spending some time with us. So it was really great. It was just a wonderful year this year to be able to see everybody. All right. So it covers like really, really good. The one thing you're going to find, I think, with any type of foundation is that the older you get, the more, you know, you're always going to see a little bit of texture. And I do see a little bit of texture, but it's not overly bad. Okay, I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. So there is the whole look done. Everything is done. And I have to say that I really like this foundation. I really like this foundation. When I tried the Pretty Vulgar concealer, immediately I thought, you know, I have to go on site and see if they have anything else because I'd never heard of the company. I'd never heard of that company before. So when I saw that they had a foundation, I knew I had to try it. I actually really do like this foundation. It goes on flawlessly. I don't feel it on my skin at all. It covers beautifully. And I'm probably going to do a wear time test today. I'll come back later and I'll let you know down below in the comment section how it weared on my skin and everything else, but so far it wears beautifully. I don't feel anything. It is a very thick formula, so it kind of reminds me of Smashbox in a way, that consistency that it had. So it does go a very long way to covering up, you know, to doing your face. The bottle itself is actually very pretty. Like I said before, it's not something I really care about very much. You know, packaging is what's inside that really counts. But this packaging is just like, look at that. It's so pretty. I know I've shown you already, but I mean, look at that. It is so pretty. This is something I'm going to want on my vanity table. Have I moved into that weird area where, you know, my vanity table is going to have decorations? It's very cute. And for the price point, like I said, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. But, you know, honestly, it's going to go a long way for your money. You won't have to use as much. And like I did it with my, I missed my nose a little bit. I used it twice, you know, once with my moisturizer, which is what I always do that initial cover like a BB cream, and then I go back in with just the foundation to do my final layer of foundation on my face. And I found that it works just wonderful. Yeah, so I think I've found my new fave, and it'll sit on my vanity looking so pretty. So I definitely highly recommend this foundation for mature skin. It is definitely mature skin savvy. All right, I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope to see you back here for my next video. Bye.